Welcome to GB's Crochet. I'm Amber. Good morning. Margaret and Heather and Julianne and Heather and Melissa G. Melissa G. I gotta say it right. Can't say it wrong. Lisa H. Marianne. Angela, aka Knitting Angel. Hello, my friends. I do, in fact, have my coffee. My husband forced me into making coffee this morning because he took my last cold drink. I said, fine, I will make coffee. You have tea. Good morning, Erin. Oh, what do we have hanging out right here? Oh, that's the pattern. It's like, what am I seeing? So I got a little bit of a head start on this yesterday because, I mean, we've been doing that anyway. Started on Monday and just work on it today and throughout the week. So here is the pattern we are working on for the Bust to Scrap series. It is the Patton's Classic Wool Multicolored Scarf. And you can find this pattern on the Yarnspirations website. No, it wasn't. No, he wanted a cold drink. I said, well, I was just thinking in my head. I didn't say it to him, but I was like, well, maybe I wanted a cold drink. Yay! Erin had enough yarn to finish her squares. Yay! Yes, don't forget your thummies. Thank you, Marianne. Yay for Erin. So, I mean, the only thing with this Bust to Scrap series is I actually pulled out new yarn to do it because I didn't have enough of one color to make a main color, and it called for 2 balls of main color. And so because it wanted so much of it, I went, I should probably make sure I have enough. So I pulled out a Caron 1 pound because making a mess here, because, you know, I wanted to do white, I think, with my main color. I think that's where I was going. So let me pull this off of here. I'm going to go this way with it so you can't see it just yet. I push buttons. I hope it doesn't change it up there. Good morning, Tammy's. Yeah. No, Angela Elmore, I finally was able to get an intro video added to this. I know. I'll be right back. I gotta go fix the TV. I accidentally picked this up and... Okay. Good morning, Penny. And, oh, I can't remember your name. Coupon Panda. Good morning. Yeah, the intro, I wanted to add my intro, like, I have an intro video that I do for my recordings, which isn't the one that you saw, but I actually had that intro video made for when Marianne and I were doing our Focus on It Fridays. So I actually took her information out of it and tweaked it a little bit, and I'm just using that. Changed a few words, took Marianne out, just took her out, you know, pounced on her, took her out. Tamby. I didn't want to say it and get it wrong, so I just was like, I don't know. So, anyway, back to the yarn. I pulled out my Caron 1 pound that I had, and I've used up that much so far. Isn't that cool how that does that? And it's still pretty stiff too, so here are my colors. They're so much prettier in person. These are the 2 yarns I absolutely don't like. because of how splitty they are. This one's actually pretty splitty too. So these 3 yarns I'm not a fan of, but I'm using them up. I'm using them up. These 2 down here, this is purple and this is blue. Those are, I love this yarn, so they're getting used up. This, I think, are both big twists. This, I think, is a Caron Simply Soft. I think, or it's a Yarn Bee version of it. Oh my goodness, that's cool. Chimney Rock. Good morning, baby. Lurking and cleaning. Sounds like, I don't want to say fun because cleaning is never fun for me anyway. Well, that's awesome that they rebuilt and are opening up. So I've already started my scarf, and you know what? I have to say I like this scarf a whole lot better than the first one we started, although it's really long. It's a really long. Good morning, Margaret. So I ended up going with a Roy G. Biv kind of order in my colors. So we went pink and then the orange. I mean, this thing is like, it's a scarf. So I think it's so cool. And now I am on the teal color. Man, trying to get this to show up and show you guys with the blowing out the white there and giving enough light. So it's really pretty easy to do. It's just you do these, the white main color, you're doing like a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet between. It's basically like a modern granny square. Thank you. Good morning, Sassy Mary. So yes, it's funny how my scrap yarn, I can put a combination of colors together and they actually work well. What I'm hoping is that these colors I have enough of. I've already done 1 row of this pink and 1 row of this orange, so I'm thinking I should have plenty to do another row of each of these, because if I look at the picture, it looks like they go through their color sequence twice. If I look closely, it does look like the block stitch, like the modern granny. Oh, it's actually warm down here. It is, Angela. Yes, this is our pattern for the week, for the Bust to Scrap series. This is our Bust to Scrap series pattern. I know it's a free pattern, but I don't want to try to hold this so you can see it. The Bust to Scrap series. So this is what we're doing. I just got a head start on it yesterday. Good old chores, right, Julianne? Oh, I'm so glad these are down here from yesterday. Oh, it must be muggy or something down here, because I don't know, I'm a little warm. I'm a little warm. Yeah, so of all the patterns I printed and downloaded from the Yarnspirations, they all came from Yarnspirations, even though it says patents. This came from the Yarnspirations website. I was able to download it from there. Lana, Nana, good morning. Yeah, I hear you. Good morning, Rebecca. I hear you, Margaret, on the hurricane in North Carolina and all that. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, I just got something. Let me see. Stop telling me that. Ooh. Purdy. Purdy, Rebecca. Purdy. You did a good job on that for a scrap blanket. I thought about stealing your idea and doing it in half double crochets instead of doubles. Good morning, Kendall. Okay, I'll share it with everybody else. I won't be selfish. save? Where did it save? I can never find it after I save it. Let's see. Let me try this. Share image. Hold on, I gotta find it. There it is. Open. There's Rebecca's scrap blanket. It's processing. Oh, hey, it timed out. Did you guys see it? Like, it crashed and it went away. So was it up there long enough for y'all to see it? I can try it again. Let's see if I can get it. Let me see. Hold on. What do I want to do? Screen share. Did you guys see it? Did it not stay up, or did it not show? I know there's a delay, so open. Is it there? It's covering my face right now. Like, for some reason. Hold on. I wanted to get to go away now. Now I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh, maybe right here. Now you guys see it. Yay! The spotted looking rose. Yeah, the variegated colors. For a scrap blanket, it looks amazing. Oh, and I see the scallop border you went with. So did you just do one scallop after another, or did you do a single crochet in between them? That's a fun blanket. Fun. Got a spot on my tooth that just doesn't want to go away. All right, let's see if I can get remove. Yay, I did it. Yeah, I think it turned out great. All right. I'm going to work on my scarfy scarf. So you did a single crochet in between. Okay. It turned out great. Great. Okay, I need to scooch one more time closer. There we go. Turned out awesome sauce. So this is an easy pattern to do. The part that was boring-ish, if you wanted to call it boring, is this section right here. It's 5 rows of single crochets, 259 single crochets. That's a lot of single crochets. So 259 times 5 would be, plus the chain, so technically 6. Nice. So did you just keep going until it ran out and then you started the next color, or did you do it by row? I can't remember now from looking at it. Let me bring it back up. Oh, it saved it as a PNG, that's why. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. So you just went until it finished, and then you just added on the next color. Nicely done, nicely done. See, my thing is my scraps would make multiple rows. Like, I don't have scraps like you do. Yes, today is Julianne's sale, I believe, dib sale at 1 p.m. Central for me. Oh, you did row by row. Okay, because I would definitely have to do row by row for a lot. Because, like, this is 260 across, and I got a whole row out of these two colors, the pink and the peach, and I still have all that left. And I have at least one more repeat to go through. So I'm going to have some of it left still. I have a feeling. In 3 hours. So yeah, so, oh no, 11. It's 11 in Central for me. That's right. Your 9 a.m. is my 11, because I think you're 2 hours behind. Yeah, you're 2 hours behind me. Got all the yarn all laid out in weight. I don't know. I kind of like need a pre-game catalog of what you have to know if there's even anything I want to look out for. Okay, so for the bigger scraps, you only did a row, and you started doing 2, but changed after. So basically, if you had enough and you would do 2 rows at the most, and then change. Yeah, so like I'm curious to see. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have like grabbed out my box, taken a picture or video or something of what I had in my scrap box before we started this, and then like at the end, or not at the end, because this isn't going to end in, because I'm always going to have scrap yarn, but like every so often pull out all the makes that I've made off my scrap yarn. I've made quite a bit, and I still have a ton left of what I've used, like even the stuff I've used for other projects. Like this teal. This is from the bag that I made. Like this is what's left, I think. And it's not my favorite yarn, because all 3 of these yarns I've used so far are all splitty, but this must be the hook for them, because I'm able to work this up, and it's not like terribly splitty I mean, it's still a splitty yarn, but it's not like catching the splits or the individual strands too much. Every once in a while I'll have a quick snag, but it's like 1 or 2 times on the whole row. I need to, yeah, see the color thing, I don't know like how to do that, because like I have 5 different purples. They're all different purples. They're just slightly different, like variations of purple. Yeah, so I don't know how, like I guess I could do, yeah, I don't know how I would do the purples. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I don't know, what, every 6 months or something, go and lay out all the makes that I've made from my scrap yarn. Since I've started, I don't remember when I started this. This was like, what, April-ish, May, somewhere in there. Big Twist, Lion Brand, Bernat, Premier, Karen, and a few others, mostly ranging from 1 weight, not too many of these 2 7 weight. Super. Oh, Erin does not need the weight. Nobody needs the weight. Erin does. I don't know where I saw the weight. Oh, 7 weight. That's where I got the. I got the word weight from Frizzy's comment right above Sassy's. Erin doesn't need the gray the medium gray yarn anymore. She was able to make it through the 2 squares that she had left with what she had. So yes, we had a little mini celebration a few minutes ago for her, that she won Yarn Chicken. She won. She kicked its butt. That's what I'm saying. Like all the different things I've made. Yeah, like, oh yeah, the teal's in Scrappy too. Scrappy Cosmo has some of the teal in him. What else did I use the teal for? I think those are the only two I've used it for so far. No, I think it's in the beanie too. I don't know. I'm trying to use it up. I'm hoping that maybe this scarf will do these colors in and then they'll be done. You had a tiny, tiny ball left. Oh, fun. Yeah, I'm not as organized as you, Rebecca, so I didn't think to take pictures ahead of time. So what I think I'm just gonna do is just be like, you know, I mean, I could take a picture of the box now and be like, this is what I've made so far, and I mean, the box was full, like it was full, and it's still pretty full. Um, I know, I love this scarf already. Like, I don't like it's. Ugh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. I literally just kind of stood over my box of scraps and went, what 5 colors go well together? And I grabbed the pink and the teal and the purple, and I went, ooh, those are pretty. Those are 3 pretty colors together. And I was like, well, I need 2 more. And I was like, the orange one I had to pull from another box across the room that has some other scraps in it, but not mostly like the scrap cakes that I got from Kim is in there, and some other random scraps like variegateds and stuff, and no bulkies. Anyway, no worries, Sassy Mary. And so I happened to be looking, I was like, ooh, that orange would look pretty with these colors. So I was like, it's not my, I don't want to use it because it's splitty, but I was like, you know what, it'll be fine. I'll use it up and it'll be gone. And then I was like, then I put the navy blue with it. So that was my last color. That's the fun thing is I've been able to, you know, plan my projects a little bit with my scraps. I mean, I did like doing it with the randomness too, but then this is fun because I'm basically forced to use what I have for scraps. You know, like, well, I'm not forced to, but I'm making myself use my scraps, and so it's like, well, this is what I have to work with. You know, so I mean, yes, it's not randomly picked, but I don't have a lot of, you know, variation, so to speak. I don't know if that's the right word. In what I can use from. So like, you know, I'm trying not to pull from my new stuff. However, I did do this one because I needed a main color, and I wasn't sure that I had enough of any of the other colors to do one main color. I didn't want to have to change the main color multiple times just to make this work. So I just pulled out my white, and I had no plans for this anyway, so I was like, there's my plan. I'll use it for, this will become my scrap. I mean, this is obviously, I made this a scrap by using it. So now I have some white to use as a main color or background color or whatever contrast color for future scrap projects. Good morning, Jay. Long time no see. How are you doing? What are you working on? I am working on a scarf. Yeah, so Rebecca, I like this enough. I was like thinking I need to make one that's kind of fall-ish looking, and so I was like, I should pull out my colors and see if I can find fall colors. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull out my scrap cakes that I got from Kim and show you guys what I have. You know what? I should use those on my next scrap project. Just use all of Kim's scrap, make it a Kim scrap project for our next project. Man, why does Tuesday have to be a whole nother week away? I want to know what I'm going to be working on next week already. The all-in-one quilt motif yarn? So Red Heart all-in-one quilt motif. I'm looking that up. Red Heart all-in-one quilt motif. Oh, that's like the color, or those are C2Cs. Oh, cool. Why do they call it quilt? I have no idea, but it basically makes a C2C. Yeah, but I wonder how many people are going to come out and say, my tension's not the same and I can't get the same, like the color breaks in the middle of a square and not where it should, kind of thing. Like, I know they have good intentions with that and everything, but like, I don't know how well, how that's I don't know if this is gonna work as good as they think, but we'll see. I mean, I think it's gonna work better than the granny squares and the flower ones. So now I have to do a bandana and a caterpillar. Nice. Now y'all have me wanting to make a scrap basket. Do it. I want to make a scrap basket too. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to share my screen and show you what it looks like. Screen share. Red Heart all in one. Share. Go back over here. All right, I'm going to make this bigger if I can. Here we go. Let me get this out of the way. Popped up while I was over here a minute ago. Check it out. This is C2C, guys. That is a C2C yarn. I mean, I like the colors. They got some pretty colors. Ooh, I want that one. The gray and the yellow and I want that one. I want this one too. All the ones with the grays in it. I like the ones with the grays in it for some reason. See, I'm not a fan of the vintage one for some reason. Don't let Juan know that. I like that one. Like, they're so cool looking. Good morning, Sharon. I mean, they're all great, but like, can you just see it, guys, though? Like, somebody's going to have color breaking somewhere where it's not as perfect as that. You need to figure out the person that does this and be like, the heirloom color. Which one was that? Oh, yeah, the heirloom. That one's pretty. I like this is called Enduring. I like that one. And I like, this one, Nostalgia. I like this Nostalgia one. This is the vintage one I like. This is 80s right here. This one feels 80s. And then I like the Classic, Cherished. Oh, this one's okay. This one's Authentic. It's the pinks. That's okay. Yeah, I like the Heirloom and the Epic and the Enduring. Nostalgia. That's the one I like. Nostalgia. I want that one so. I need that one. I need it. And they're $10. So, have we seen them in Walmart yet? Have they come out in Walmart? I don't think anybody said that they've seen it at Walmart yet. That would be fun to find at Walmart, and because then I don't have to order it online. I can go to the store and buy it in person. Got plenty of those Walmarts around here to try. Because they did have the excuse me, the what's it called? They had did they have the flower motifs or the granny squares? I think they had both, but I think I only saw the granny square ones. be nice if they came out in Walmart to be able to buy in person. Eee, I dropped my stitches. I dropped my loops. Yeah, Red Heart's definitely coming up with some neat ideas with those all-in-ones, for sure. Just one of these days, hopefully they end up working out. So maybe the C2C ones will be... I don't know why they're calling it quilt, though. I guess in a way, I can see where they're getting it from, because, you know, quilts are squares that are sometimes sewn together or made. You have us at Walmart. Yeah, see, the granny ones are at Walmart. So maybe eventually they will be. I'll just have to keep an eye out for them when I go to Walmart. Not anytime soon, I'm sure. Because I'm trying to think how long after the granny squares came out that I started seeing them in Walmart. See, I live in a big city, and I have access, if I wanted to drive all over the city, to a handful or more of Walmarts to go to. So, and it's funny because they all vary in the size of their yarn departments. Their yarn sections, not departments. Like the one Walmart that makes sense to go to because it's on the same road as me, but a couple miles down the road to the west, their yarn aisle is half of one side of an aisle. And then if I go the other direction towards the northeast-ish area, there's a Walmart that's a little bit closer, but its yarn aisle is a whole side of one aisle. So it just varies from one Walmart to the next. I think they need to be all consistent and all carry the same stuff, like, you know, Dollar Tree should be doing. Oh yeah, and they'll never work out for everybody, right? Yeah, no, I'm just thinking, like, yeah, I see where they're getting the quilt from, because quilts are, you know, typically like, you know, squares of fabric sewn together, or, you know, other kinds of quilts too, but like that's like the classic quilt. Yep, it's just going to be like the granny squares and the flower motifs that they came out with, where not everybody was able to get. I got one granny square to kind of sort of work out from some granny square yarn I had. I don't know if I still have that yarn. No, I got rid of that yarn in the dibs thing that I did. So, oh my gosh, this box is driving me nuts with this yarn. It's like you can hear it pull across the yarn, pull across the top of the box. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's not that loud. It's just, I can hear it the whole time. I know. You and the Clarence yarn, Rebecca. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. Oh, I have a yarn haul. I have a yarn haul. I forgot to show you guys. Let me pull that out. This is looking so cool. That's not even halfway. Not even close. See? Not even halfway. Not close. It's getting there. Okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday because it's their sale week, and I couldn't wait till any other day of the week except for Monday, like the very first day. And I got my... Now, I pulled yarn barf out and rewrapped it around the outside of this end. That's why it looks like this. So I went and got the Bambootiful in Plum. Come out and see. There we go. It is a plum color. It's hard to see. It's like a grayish purple. But my dress is a lavender, so I'm hoping this will look good with it. I got 6 of them, so I probably don't need that many to make a shawl. But hey, you can never have too much, right? And then I didn't have this pink, so I had to grab me some pink. Just to have some bright pink. The pinks that I have in my cotton are like the, I don't know, the vintagey retro kind of pinks, like the country rose pinks and things. I have not started on it yet, no. I have not. My mind has been hyper focused on this, and so I was working on that. And then I happened to see this in the Crafter's Secret yarn, Crafter's Secret cotton. And I said, I need that cotton because I saw a bag. I saw a bag made out of this. So I picked up, I rescued this one. It looked like it was about the same. It just didn't have a ball band on it. So I was like, I don't even care. It feels like it's all there. I'll take it. I don't care. It's, you know, it looks the same as this one. It actually feels a little bit bigger, but I'll take it. So I grabbed 3 or 4. 3. I grabbed 3 of them. I grabbed 3 of these. Like I said, Kimberly, I always get more than I need. Like, I didn't even need this, and I saw it, and I said, I need this for a bag. I don't even know if this is going to be enough, so hopefully I can go back and get more. So I got 3 of these greens that I feel like color match the, oh no, I got 4. So then I only got 3 of the solid. Sorry for the crinkles. So I got 4 of these. The 4th one was hiding, and I got 3 of these. So I was like, ooh, pretty bag. Can you say pretty bag? It was, you know, it just didn't have a ball band. The ball band was missing. So I wasn't expecting a discount. I was like, whatever. Yeah, it's $2.99. It was $2.99. I went 30% off of $2.99. What is that? Under $2. So I was like, I already got 30% off of it, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, I was like, ooh, pretty. Bag in the making. I don't know what bag. I don't know, like, because I don't really want to double strand this because I feel like it'll take away from the striping that it has going on. And so I think I'm going to try my best to do it single stranded, incorporating this. So this is color name is 42. The number is 42, and then the color name is lime. And then this one is color number 112, Ocean Stripe. So Kindle, actually, yes and no. I was having a hard time picking a pattern. And so I decided to start, I just grabbed some yarn and started stitching one of my own. I used my own brain cells. I didn't use anybody else's. And came up with my own. But see, it wasn't really a mess. The yarn wasn't a mess. It only got messier because I grabbed it. It was better looking than that when I grabbed it. So I was like, it's just because of how I was holding it, getting it to the register, I messed it up a little bit, which is fine. It mostly looked like the skein without the band. I'm not that worried about it. So anyway, so I came up with my own design, Kindle. And I'm really hoping that I didn't see this in anybody else's. And like I've told people, if you've seen this design somewhere and you know that someone designed one like this, please let me know so I can give them credit. Because if I saw it and I inadvertently created it because I just don't remember who it was, and somehow or another it just kind of came out in my stitching, then I'll give them credit, like totally will. But this is what I came up with. And the story behind why it's got picots on one side and not on the other is I wanted to see if I wanted to put picots on as a border. So I put a row of half double crochets right here, and then I did a picot because I don't want the window to be the last row. So I needed to give it like a stabilizing row, I guess you call it. And then I added the picot on there. So it's going to be in this color. Well, you guys won't be able to tell until I take a picture of this. It's hard to show you the color of this plum. I don't even have anything behind me. I'm trying to see if there's anything behind me. That I could give you. Yeah, I don't see anything behind me. Yeah, I will write it down for sure. So that's the plan. You like the picot? Yeah, that's what people are saying. Definitely go with the picot. Oh, bye, Penny. I don't know if I missed you. Thank you, Jake. Did you tell me what you were working on? I asked earlier, and I don't know if I saw. Oh, true. Yeah, I get. Yeah, Marianne, I just saw your comment. $2.99 is. It can be. It does add up. But what's 30% off of $2.99? $2.99. So 90 cents. So it'd be $2, right? $2.99 minus 90. No. 0.9. There we go. Yeah, $2.09 plus tax. I'll take it. Yes to the picot. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix the picot though, because when I did the first one right here, you probably can't notice it, but I tried to do 2 single crochet stitches between each picot, but for some reason when I did, oh no, they're all the same. I thought I had to fix it. I thought I messed up on one somewhere because it didn't quite make it. So the thing is between all these picots there's 2 stitches, and then up here there's 3 because my number was not right, or I just didn't do it right or something. I just have to figure out the math on how to do these picots to make them, like, they're all evenly spaced except for right here. This last one has 1 extra picot, or I mean stitch in between the picots. Ooh, I love V-stitch blankets. They're so pretty. In purple, even better. Oh, that's good coffee this morning. I didn't use the coffee that my husband had put in the grinder. Somehow or another, the Black Rifle coffee that we have upstairs, it's like, I think it's like the silencer or something is what it's called. I think it has like chocolate in it or something. Maybe that's why I like it. But it was ground already, and so I was like, oh, I didn't realize I ordered ground coffee, so I didn't have to grind it. I just scooped what I needed into the coffee pot, and turned out good. Oh my goodness, it's driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. As it's dragging across the whole time. I have to fix it to you. What? Hold on. Oh, yeah, that one I didn't have to fix. So I was like, meh. Like I said, the stuff I just wrapped around the outside was from me manhandling it, or woman handling it. I keep forgetting, Melissa G, but thank you for reminding me to write it down for that shawl pattern. Do I have any pattern? What did I call you guys? Tattern pesters? Like I could try to write it up as a pattern and put it out there for a paid pattern maybe. Cause you know, this girl don't got time for tutorials. I just don't have the time to record right now. Maybe once my oldest in a couple years gets, or not my oldest, oh my goodness, my youngest, when he gets a little bit older in a couple years, when he's doing school a little bit more on his own, then maybe then I can do it. But for right now, there ain't gonna be no tutorials unless my husband's home or something and I can record. Well, Melissa, maybe I'll write it down and I'll send it to you to be a pattern tester. What would you guys sell that for? What would be a good sell, like for a shawl pattern? I need to try, y'all. I don't need to make money because you know my husband works hard to make us a decent living. But in order to do this stuff with you guys on YouTube, I need to make my own money so that way I can put what I make back into the channel and I'm not using my family's money, if that makes sense. So, oh yeah, oh my gosh, Mama Marianne, that sounds amazing. So like I need to start trying to do stuff like that. So maybe I just, you know what, Kendall, if you're still here, maybe I need to just write up that one and see if you can do it from a written. Can you do written patterns? I don't know. Is Kendall? Yeah, there she is. Kendall, are you able to read patterns? Because that one that you're waiting on, I know you're still waiting on that one, what I call it, Across the Twisted Plains blanket. That one I would love to get done as a tutorial though too. But I don't know, maybe I just need to start getting good at writing patterns up and just selling them. $2 to $3, so not much, but when lots buy it, it adds up. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so if I wrote it up as a pattern, would you be willing to test it? So that way, you know, since you're wanting to make it, and then I can, in that way, I mean, we can figure this out eventually too. We don't need to set anything in stone right now, but like, you know, if you have the time to even do it, you know, I don't want to put something on your plate you don't have time for, because I know you've got family that are pestering you for stuff. Okay. But then how do you determine, like, from like a blanket to a shawl, like how much do you pay? Like, I mean, put on it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how they determine how much to do patterns for. I guess I need to do some looking around, do some research. I would think blankets maybe. I mean, but then even you could have a very intricate shawl and super easy blanket, you know. So that's I'm like. Oh, you have nothing but time. I know. You know what I mean, Kendall? Like with the crocheting, you know, I want to put more on your crochet plate. Oh, back pattern. Oh yeah, that. Oh, I have that one. I'm not ready, but I have it started, Rebecca. I just need to figure out how to make it flow better, because it's literally written almost in like paragraph form, like a story. I should start writing patterns as stories. This is how you read through this pattern and make it, you know, into the story's fruition. Yeah, so like the shawl that I have, the pink one, it's got 4 rows of repeats, but it's front post double crochets, windows, and then the picot. And well, the half double crochet row and picot. So it's got half double, double, front post double, windows, picot. So it's got 5 different stitches, but 4 row, it's a 4 row repeat with edging. So I don't know. I would consider it beginner friendly because it doesn't have, I don't think, complicated stitches in it. But see, that's the thing. I don't find it complicated. Doesn't mean somebody else won't. And that's the other thing, remembering to take pictures of the different steps and things. Oof. There's a lot that goes into that. Until you start really thinking about doing it for yourself, then you're like, because you think back to the patterns that you've done. Like just this one simple pattern right here, it's 1 page. But you know, they had to have a picture of it, and then they had to make it all pretty like this. I mean, this was a pretty simple pattern. This is one I would say, what, 99 cents for a page? Or free. I mean, it is a free pattern. That's the thing, is I hate asking for money, but I need to start doing something, though. I know you came downstairs, dude. No, don't come over here, please. Don't come over here, please. Oh. This is probably more intermediate. Really? Interesting. So you don't think winners? I just combined windows and beginners. Winners. You don't think winners can do windows? So maybe like an advanced beginner? That's true. I like your guys' feedback. Thank you so much for helping me with this. You know, I might have to do like a giveaway or something of a pattern. Be like, for all your guys' help, here, have a free pattern. Have I done? Hold on, let me see. I need to see if have I given out any memberships this month yet? I think I did on the 1st. I'm just gonna double check real quick. I'm awfully grainy on YouTube. Ew. Okay, so the advanced beginner because of the windows and picot. Okay. Let's see. Membership gifting. You have 5 left. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Oh, true. Very, very true. So maybe it isn't a beginner I don't know. See, that's why I'm like, I don't know what to put on my stuff. I can't decide. I was being indecisive on what pattern to use, and then I ended up coming up with my own. So, okay. I have decided that the Ruby's Dream wrap is going to become a Christmas present because I don't want to stress myself out to get it done in the next few weeks. I just want to just enjoy crocheting. I don't want to put pressure on myself. So I'm taking that one off my plate, so to speak. I'm kind of scooting it towards the back of my plate. It's still on my plate, but it's like I'm pushing it to the side for a minute while I do some other things. And I'm going to finish the green blanket for her as a wedding gift for the 2 of them. I need to find a nice box, like a garment box or something, to wrap it in. And then I want to try and find a nice box that I can put it in, that she could store it in if she doesn't want it out in her house. You know what I'm saying? Like if she wants to put it away for a little bit, she'll have a nice box to put it in. Might have to go to Hobby Lobby and see if I can find a big enough box to fold it up in, because they have those nice little, you know, boxes that you can buy. Thank you, Kendall. Or, Jay, I could put it as a beginner pattern with the intermediate part being the picot, you know, if they wanted to add on the edging. And y'all are too sweet on me. I don't deserve it. I don't feel like it anyway. But that's just my personality. You guys are awesome. You all are so supportive that it just makes me want to keep coming back every morning and doing this. And it's good for my mental health. You know, this is my therapy. Look at that. Nightbot finally decided to show up. 57 minutes into I don't think I've seen him until just now. Squirrel. But between crochet and this channel, like, this is my therapy. You guys are like, I don't know what it is. You just keep me going. I'm seriously going to move these books. I know I wanted to see them, but now that it's feeling cluttered. I think I'm going to put the diamond painting right here. I think I'm going to do that. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put these books. You know what? I might actually take these hanks out of here, because this thing is chocked full and I still have more that I can't fit in here. So I think I'm going to take these hanks out, figure out something else with them, and put the books here. I think they would work better on my shelf behind me. What do y'all think? Can you visualize it with me? Books here, diamond painting here, and then the hanks will just go somewhere else. Or I can move the hanks down to this cube and move these skeins somewhere else. These are all red heart skeins right here, which I need to do something with those too. I was going to make a blanket. I think this is all wildflower. Let's see if it works. Come on, Nightbutt. Work for Rebecca, please. It takes about 10 to 15 seconds on my end to show up anyway, so there he is. What do y'all think about that? Rearranging that a little bit. Like, put the hanks. This cube right here behind my head also feels messy. I don't know. See, this is me indecisive. I can't decide what I want. Like, this cube feels messy right here. It feels not messy, but it feels like where this one has like a pattern to it, or can't think of what I'm trying to say here, but like this hank one feels like it has a cohesiveness, or whatever you want to call it. But like this one here behind my head just feels like it's just a cluttered mess. And I mean, that's partially why it's there, because it's behind my head. But you can still see it a little bit when I'm sitting here. I'm gonna have to block it like this. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just need to move those books, because I want to put the diamond painting right there and make that feel less cluttered, I think. Just need to figure out where I want to put the books. I need to find a skinny shelf to put right here, and maybe I could put the books. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so you see this spot right here where these cubes are? I can't use these cubes because they're too flimsy to hold up heavy books. So I need to find some cubes that I can put right here, and that could be my bookcase. And then I wouldn't have to move any of this yarn. I might have to see if Target has a 2 or 3 cube shelf I can stick right there. Discombobulated. That's one of my favorite words. How did I not think of that one, Sassy? Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and find a 2 or 3 cube shelf if I can make that fit. I don't think a 3 cube's going to fit because I have my I have to move my hand out of the way. Sorry. I have my ball winders on my shelf or my countertop right there, and I want to keep those right there. So, sorry for moving around on you guys. I'm done moving. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get a cube to put right here, a hard one, like one of these, and put it here. Put my books there because I can stack some books on top in the space that I have up here between the countertop and this shelf, because I can put a little bit there too. Yeah, and then I don't have to move any of the yarn, because I was thinking, ugh, that's gonna be a mess, but that can stay there, and then the books can go over here, and then the painting can go there. I think I like that idea. Discombobulated, yes, I love that word. Discombobulated, and what's the other one I like? It's almost the opposite of discombobulated. It's fantabulous. I like to do fantabulous, I think. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Sheesh, I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. I need to get off here. I'm not even done with a row on this. So, okay, here's the plan. Look at this. I'm almost done with a row. I'm going to finish the row because I'm that far away. I don't like ending in the middle of things, because as soon as I put this down, I'm going to put it down and go to school. All right, let's see if I can do this in 12 minutes. In 12 minutes, it'll be 9 o'clock, and I'm going to get off at 9 o'clock. So 7:45 to 9 o'clock is going to be my window of time with you guys. So I'm going to try and get this done by 9 o'clock. And then once I'm done with it, this row, I can put it down, because then I'm one of those weird people where I have to, like, when I go to put it down to take a break from it, it needs to be at the end of a row or a round or a sequence or something. So, but I'm also sitting here anxiously wanting to look and see if Target has a 2 cube shelf that I can purchase ASAP and get that done, because I am one of those, like, I have to have it done right now. Oh, see, I'm putting it down. I'm already looking real fast. We'll look and see if they have it, because Target's close, and the ones at Walmart are kind of meh. Cube shelf. I just needed to see, they have 3. They have 3. They're not going to have 2 or a 2x2. Oh, they've got a 1 cuber. I can buy 2 1 cubes. But they only have 1 left. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's either 1 cube or 2 or 3. Come on. I mean, 3's not going to fit unless I move my ball winders. And even then, I don't think they're going to fit. I think I'm going to do these, see if I can find these 2 at another store. Ooh, they have 4 left. Pick up here. Decline coverage. Yes, Julianne. What'd you say? Yes, Julianne. You like that idea? What idea? I don't know. I'm so lost. Let's see. Order pickup within 2 hours. I need 2. I need 2. And I gotta figure out how to bracket them together. Wonder, does Target sell brackets? Because I need to figure out how to stabilize them together when they stack. They've got L-shaped brackets. Okay, let me finish this order on Target so that way I can go pick this up after school. All right. Sign in to check out. Sign in. I got 9 minutes. Oh my goodness. Why is all that in my cart? Edit cart. I don't need all that. Yikes. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. I only need the 2 things. Check out. Woohoo! I gave you guys balloons. Cattywomp. Oh, Cattywampus. I didn't see that on there. It doesn't show me Cattywampus. Just stack. Yeah, and they're going to be between the counter and the shelf. So they're not going to they shouldn't slide side to side. And they're one cubes. They've got the thick outline like this, so they match. Yay. All right. Place your order. Make sure. Okay, place my order. All right, so I got 2 ordered from Target. So hopefully after school I can go pick those up and get that rearranged this afternoon. It says ready within 2 hours, so hopefully it'll be ready within 2 hours. I think that's what it said. Ready within 2 hours. Pick up within 2 hours or something like that. I mean, it's two cube shells. It shouldn't take them that long to find them. When I ordered my frames for Michael's the other day, it was ready for pickup within 30 minutes to an hour because my husband's like, I went and said, oh, I need to go pick up my frames. He's like, already? I was like, yep. They literally had to go pick 3 things up from the shelves, and that was it. Oh, yes. Julianne's dib sale is at 11 a.m. So I will get school done with the kids, and then we should be done by 11, so that way I can be on the dib sale with you guys I say 11 for me. Hers it's 9 Pacific, so it's 11 a.m. Central or noon Eastern. So for those of you that are interested, it's noon Eastern to give you guys a time frame to make it. I'm almost there. I stopped long enough to get my things ordered really fast from Target. And then I need to figure out what we're going to do for dinner because we're down an adult tonight, so we don't have Daddy. He's golfing. 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 Mountain Time, 11 Central, and noon Eastern. There's your times. 9, 10, 11, and 12 across the nation. See, that's the other thing I keep doing is when I'm going right here, you see where the orange is snagged? I keep snagging the strands as I'm trying to put my double crochet around the chain and not into the stitch below, because that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. How much time do I got? 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes, guys. Come on, cheer me on. Go, 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 go. Oh yeah, no, I will go as soon as I'll go as soon as the dib sale's over. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Thank you, Marianne, because yeah, I almost did do that, so I do appreciate you giving me the old, hey, don't forget. You have to car shop. You can do it. You can do it. I'm almost there. I got 4 minutes. I just gotta get like 10 spaces or something. 10 chain spaces or less. Without splitting yarn. Because I'm working with splitty yarn and trying to avoid splitty yarn. I'll tell you this much, the Caron 1 pound is not splitty. It's a nice, thick, plump 4-weight. You can do it! Every time I hear that, I think of a Adam Sandler movies with one of his cohorts in it that says, "You can do it all night long." I'm almost there. I'm almost there. All right, I got 3 more. 3 more chain spaces to fill. Getting there. Oh, that stinks, Sassy. No, Dad always meant cereal for us when the kids were. Yeah, he's golfing, so I don't know what we'll do. I'll probably go grab some. I don't know. I was thinking go grab some hamburger, ground beef, and make like tacos. I don't know, something like that. Well, I got to the end. I'm going to do one more thing really fast. I'm going to attach my white real quick, so that way I can finish this stitch, because I don't finish the stitch with the same color. I finish with the new color that I'm switching to, and then I tie the 2 ends together. Got 2 minutes. I'm doing okay. Yay! Okay, so look, I've got, yeah, I should have enough to do another row of the teal. But look, I have a big gaping hole in the center, so I hope I can get a whole row out of that. I hope. All right, tie these in together, and then I will say my goodbyes to my friends until I see you later at Frizzy's Dibs sale. The Waterboy, yeah. But the guy that says that in Waterboy, he's like in all his. It seems like he's always in his movies, and says something along those lines in all the movies. So funny. All right, now that I've started the next row, I can put my stitch marker in, and there you go. I'm on to the white again. The next color will be blue. Yeah, because I'm doing the Roy G. Biv ordering of colors. So, alrighty. Thank you guys for being here. I can't wait to see what you got going in your dib sale later, Miss Julianne. See if there's anything I need or don't need and just really want to have. Rob Schneider, yes. Yes, he's in all his movies. Anyway, so yeah, I will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow, but also in the YouTube streets throughout the day. So as always, don't forget, keep being kind, keep being positive, keep making beautiful things. And I will see y'all later.